Hi everyone, George Farmer here, content creator for Tropica Aquarium Plants, and welcome to this 5-week update video on this lovely little Fluval Flex 57 litre planted aquarium. Please do consider watching the previous update videos, including the full step-by-step tutorial on how we aquascape this aquarium. Links are in the pinned comment and in the description. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button and make sure you're subscribed to the Tropica YouTube channel with notifications enabled so you can stay updated for our weekly uploads. The biggest and most exciting news to tell you about in this update is that we've added our display fish, and we also need to trim some of the plants for the first time, which we will show you in more detail later. We have chosen to stock 8 true Bloodfin Tetras, a Phaeocharax and its Itzy. These are an active fish with a beautiful yet subtle coloration that adds a dash of red to the aquascape. The aquarium sits at the bottom of my stairs in the hallway, so I wanted to stock an active fish species with confident behaviour. There are no red plants in here at the moment, so adding some colour from the fish provides a pleasant visual impact. They remain relatively small, so are ideal for this size aquarium, and I feed them a high quality dry food twice per day. There are also some cherry shrimp and amano shrimp to help deal with any background levels of algae, and also one near-right snail. The aquarium temperature is set to 23 degrees Celsius, which suits the livestock and the plants. We recommend running planted aquariums at the cooler end if possible, as this helps to reduce organic waste production and the risk of nuisance algae. Cooler water also holds more dissolved oxygen that benefits the entire aquarium system. Now the aquarium is 5 weeks old, and we have reduced the water change frequency to 150% water change per week. We were changing the water more often in the first 4 weeks, as this is a great way to help prevent algae and also to dilute any nutrients that may be leaching from the Tropica aquarium soil. Liquid fertiliser in the form of Tropica Premium Nutrition at 1 pump or 2 millilitres is added every day. As you can see, the plants are continuing to grow well, with no signs of die-off or algae present. The Hygrophila siamensis 53B in the background is growing more slowly than originally anticipated, but remains very healthy. One theory I have is that the plant is spending more energy on growing a strong root system, and I predict it will grow much taller over the coming weeks. The mid-ground plant in here is Helanthium Quadricostatus, formerly known as Echinodorus quadricostatus. This is currently the fastest growing species and requires trimming in order to prevent it from spreading too much into the background and foreground. You can see its runners and new plantlets that we simply cut with aquascaping scissors and remove with aquascaping tweezers. You could replant these offcuts if you wanted to, but in this case I'm going to dispose of them responsibly. It's important not to allow any aquatic plants into natural waterways, as there is always a potential for them to become invasive. I actually throw mine in the compost bin in my garden. Another plant that requires trimming is the Staurogyne repens. Although it isn't growing too tall yet, we can encourage new side shoot growth by trimming the stems. Wherever you trim from, 2 new shoots will grow, and this will promote a bushy effect that will look great growing around the base of the wood. The offcuts can also be replanted if so desired to increase overall plant density. The foreground carpet of Marcellea hirsuta and Liliopsis brasiliensis remain healthy but are showing minimal signs of growth at the moment. They are slow growing species anyway, and with the relatively low light levels and no CO2 injection, their growth rate is further reduced. Time will tell if they will eventually form a solid carpet, but I remain hopeful and patient. The beautiful Anubias petite remains healthy and free from algae, and we can see signs of new growth, especially on the roots that are slowly attaching themselves more fully to the wood. I am considering adding some more epiphyte plants to the wood, as it looks a little bare right now. Let us know in the comments what plants you'd like to see, and we'll consider adding them in the coming weeks. So we hope you've enjoyed this 5-week update of this Fluval Flex aquascape. I love this tank because it proves you can enjoy a simple but impactful planted aquarium with easy to grow plants and without the need for CO2 injection. If we did want to grow more demanding plants, we may need to add more light and CO2 injection, and this is something that we may consider further down the line. So make sure you're subscribed for future updates, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, bye bye.